Hi, my name's Leanne. I'm here at Jimmy Bean's Wool, and today I am reviewing Knitter's Pride crochet hooks. There are a lot of different kinds of crochet hooks, so if you're having trouble figuring out which one's best for you, this is a good intro just to kind of see what is available. So first up, we've got the basic Birch. So if you are familiar with Knitter's Pride knitting needles at all, it's the same types of materials, it's just in crochet form. So this is a Birch. It's really lightweight. These come in the bigger sizes usually, so if you're looking for a really fine weight crochet hook, this is probably not what you want to go with, but it's a really good beginner hook. The light wood makes it really easy to see stitches, and it warms up really nicely in your hands. It's a good just kind of beginner hook. In that same vein, they have the bamboo crochet hooks. Gotta work backwards. These come in a little bit smaller sizes. The wood's a little bit firmer. It's a little bit, it's got a little bit more weight to it, but it's still got the flexibility of bamboo. These are all really smooth hooks. You don't have to worry about catching or anything. They all see actual hands. It's not all machine manufactured, so these are super smooth. Next up, in the same vein of wood bamboo, we've got the Dreams. These come, just like the knitting needles, these come in different colors, so each size has a different color, which makes it really easy to find the color that you might be looking for, or the size you might be looking for, if you don't want to actually try to decipher what it says on the thing. The thing that makes these different than the Birch or the bamboo is that it's flat right here where you put your thumb. So if you want a little bit more grip, or you prefer not to have that rounded edge on your thumb, I have really skinny thumbs, so I like having that flat edge because I tend to rest my joint there, and if it's going the opposite direction, it sometimes gets sore. And then too, to notice with all of these, see if you can kind of see, the tops of these are really rounded. So just like knitting needles, there's different points to crochet hooks, and you'll see in a sec here that some of them have a little bit more point than others, and that's just kind of a preference thing. I haven't noticed really a difference. I like the pointy, but mostly because I actually crochet a bunch with the trends, so I just like those in general, but I haven't had any trouble. It doesn't make it any harder or easier to necessarily get your hook in your stitch. Then, just because I was just talking about it, the trends, these also come in a bunch of different colors. They're made out of a really hard acrylic, so and they're hand polished, and as you can see, it's way pointier. So if you're looking over here, so that may be better if you can see it against the black. They're super pointy, which makes it, if you're doing if you're using a yarn that you would normally use a pointy knitting needle on, that's a really good, or you want precision, if you're trying to get into different stitches, it's a really good one to make sure you're getting in the right stitch and not guessing, because I've definitely done that with my crochet. Again, these are rounded, so they don't have the flat thing right there, which is mostly a preference thing, and then they also have these kind of cool, the beveling right there. And then last but not least, we've got all the metal crochet hooks. These are essentially the same hook, so they're all the same shape. We've just got, there's the silver version and the gold version, and again, it's just kind of a preference. I would say the place you notice the difference, except for just aesthetically, if you like gold or silver better, is how you see your stitches. So if you want something really light, because you knit with a lot of dark yarns, you might want the silver one. If you don't really care, or if you see things better against a slightly more colorful background, the gold's probably the way to go. These all have the rubber handhold, so that makes this is again flat. It's a lot softer than just a straight up wood or metal or acrylic on your hand. I use the Waves, which is just the colored version essentially, and these all have different color handles based on the size. I just like color. It's more fun that way. But I really like these. They're just for regular crochet. They just sit in your hand really nice, and you don't get tired, you don't get hot spots. So if you have arthritis, or you have any hand problems, or if you just have really skinny bony hands like me, this is a really good way to go. So if you're interested in Afghan or Tunisian crochet, I'm going to do that in a sec, so stay tuned. But these are all the crochet hooks available from Knitter's Pride. I'm Leanne here at Jimmy Bean's Wool. Happy knitting and crocheting.
Thunder rumbles on this American summer night.